Howdy folks, and welcome back to XCOM2 with the mighty Jingles. And when last we left our band of intrepid heroes, most of our band of intrepid heroes were recuperating in the sickbay, and we had to respond to an Advent retaliation strike on a resistance refugee camp with the B team, and they actually pulled off a flawless victory. However, let's not get too happy and start congratulating ourselves, because the countdown timer is still ticking away on Project Avatar. And mindful of what happened last time, I left things right up until the last minute before I decided to go for one of these Advent Blacksites. I've decided that the second I get my A-team back up and running, we're going to hit a site, and we're going to hit it hard. First, however, Dr. Tigan has been busy in the Shadow Chamber and has just completed his analysis of the vial of alien genetic material that we recovered from the first raid on an Advent Blacksite.
Still can't believe it's come to this.
I truly hope those gruesome images are the worst of what we find today.
They're slaughtering us, Doctor. What could be worse?
We're about to find out. I've patched the Shadow Chamber directly into the ship's computer. It's been sifting through the material we recovered non-stop since our return, cataloging sequences.
Genetic sequences in near infinite combinations, yet all bearing similar genetic markers. Human markers.
There must be thousands of them.
Tens of thousands, and the procedure is still nowhere near complete.
Which is why we need the ship's computer to find out where they came from, by cross-referencing them with the data we've managed to hack from the Advent network. It's an admission file from one of the gene therapy clinics.
Avatar. Just what exactly is in that vial?
In my worst nightmares, I would never have imagined.
Doctor.
I believe we have found the missing civilians.
That's impossible.
The gene clinics. Millions of people just looking for help.
Medically screened and selected. Suitable candidates taken to that contemptible facility to be processed, refined into the material we now possess.
But why do this?
I could not begin to fathom a guess at this point. There exists no research that would ever warrant this.
It's genocide, Doctor. And these people are walking right into it. We may not know what they're doing with this stuff, but I think I can find out where it's going. Got it. It's a high-security production facility. Standard defensive complement.
Then I strongly suggest we pay them a visit, Commander.
Agreed. The information we gain could prove invaluable towards stopping the aliens' true agenda.
I have to admit, I tend to side with the ever-practical Chief Engineer Chen's viewpoint on this. It all sounds absolutely horrific, but we have no idea what they're doing or why they're doing it. We can, however, find out where they're doing it, so let's stick with what's practical and concentrate on that. To that end, I am focusing the Shadow Chamber's research on the decryption of the Codex Brain that we discovered at the last Advent Blacksite that we raided. This, of course, means I have to suspend all other research projects while we're running the Shadow Chamber, but the Shadow Chamber projects are mission critical, so it's a necessary evil. And with 2 weeks left on the Project Avatar countdown timer, that only leaves me to decide which of these Advent Blacksites I'm going to go for. 3 of them are in territories that I do not yet have access to. 2 of them are not. That narrows the choice down to 2.
Setting course for West Asia.
We're going to hit the one in Western Asia. And the A-team are, of course, all back up and running. Heartbreakers and life takers, every one of them. And Billy. So, without further ado, let's get this show on the road.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Menace 1-5. Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges. We're in concealment.
Right, nice, straight, simple, get in, blow it up, get out mission. We don't have to recover anything, we don't have to protect anything, we don't have to rescue anybody. One job, Billy, right? You got one job. So, we're going to skip ahead to when I first identify an alien patrol defending the facility. I've managed to get Zircon onto some high ground there, and I'm sending the Rangers, Ike and Billy. I've got far too many Rangers in this team, don't I? Ike, Billy, Rita. Don't worry, we're going to do something about that. When I get the psionics lab up and running, one of them is going to become a psychic operative. Ah, okay, that's not good. That's a second group of aliens and a turret. In addition to the first patrol that we spotted, which consists of a Muton and something we haven't seen before. That is an Andromedon. And they're very, very nasty and very heavily armoured. Luckily, the patrol is heading away from the visual range of the guys on top of the facility, so if I can head the patrol off and deal with them, then I won't have to deal with the facility guards at the same time. Now, quickie baby. Yeah, I don't have enough movement from where he is to get him into concealment. However, I can still have him go into Overwatch. One of his special abilities is, if he hasn't fired, and he's just used all of his actions on movement, he will automatically go into Overwatch at the end of the turn. Let's get Jingles up. Into Overwatch. Now it's just a question of who I'm going to use to trigger the ambush. Ideally, what I'd like to have done was move Ike down here in concealment and have him trigger the ambush with Zircon and Overwatch on the ridgeline. Unfortunately, Zircon can see that second group of aliens. So I have to move him out of visual range of those guys on top of the building. Now I can't see them, which means when I ambush these guys, they won't see me. Whoa, that was a good shot. Damn, that plasma pistol rocks. Right, here they come. Ike with a shotgun. There's the kill. Everybody else opens up on the Andromedon. Come on, boys. Just a little more. Come on, go down, you big ugly bastard. Well, we got it. Well, except we didn't. The Andromedon is actually a life support suit for the alien inside. We killed the alien inside, but the suit is still up and running. Now we have to kill it again. Zircon. Nice. Decent damage. Now it's his turn. Done everything I could do. Quickie baby on Overwatch. Ah, he missed. You will notice that when an Andromedon's been hit, the caustic atmosphere inside the environment suit leaves a trail of acid everywhere. It's a real pain in the arse. These things are incredibly nasty. So the trick here is putting it down without walking through the pile of acid and therefore contaminating anybody in the crew, and without blundering within visual range of the guys on top of the roof. And the Andromedon, well, I don't actually have that many people with a shot at it. Not without walking through the pile of acid. Quickie baby, you can shoot it from there. Go on, my son. In the face. There we go. Is that enough to put it down? 9 damage, it should be. These things have a lot of health. Oh, it's got 1 health left. Ah, typical. Right. Hector. Oh. Yeah, might hit it. You know what? A plasma grenade will hit it. I need this thing dead. I've got a bunch of troops all bunched up right next to it, and it fires caustic acid grenades. I cannot afford to let it get a shot off. A plasma grenade is a guaranteed kill. It's a bit wasteful of a plasma grenade, but better that than I get somebody hit. Now, patrol dealt with at last. Unfortunately, what a pain in the arse. Look at that trail of acid. So, I'm just going to use this turn to reload everybody's weapons and give that acid trail time to dissipate. And then we'll deal with the guys on the rooftop.
We're green to go.
There was one unintended consequence of that plasma grenade going off.
Fire's getting close here.
It actually blew up Sircon. He was on the ridgeline. The plasma grenade blew the ridgeline up and dropped him down onto the ground. Look, he didn't take any falling damage, but he's uncomfortably close to that fire. So, okay, he's safe now. Let's put him on pistol overwatch. He's dangerously close to those guys on the rooftop. Let's get everybody else reloaded.
Back in. Affirmative. Covering now.
And the acid trail has dissipated. So,
Heading out.
Jingles into concealment. Well, into cover, not concealment.
On my way.
Billy. And there they are. There's an Archon and what look like two heavy lancers. And I'm sure there was a gun turret up there as well, but I can't see it. Now, Billy has a lousy chance to hit with his shotgun from here, but his hail of fire ability is a guaranteed hit. It does, however, use up a lot of ammunition. Uses up 3 shots. Ike,
Is it clear?
what if anything can you hit from there? Nothing. Put you on Overwatch. Ector. Ector has a plasma rifle rather than the storm gun, so he's going to have a better chance of hitting. But I'm putting him on Overwatch anyway, because there's the Archon. What's he up to? Oh, he missed Billy. Billy, of course, got a kill in the previous round, which triggers Untouchable, which negates the first attack made against him in the alien's turn. Jingles didn't kill him, but he's now marked because a heavy gunner took a shot at him, which increases Ector's chance of hitting, and Ector separates his head from his shoulders. Nice shot, Ector. What's this Archon up to? Let's move Ector up. Still got 2 shots left in the plasma rifle. He's got a shot, but it's a lousy chance of hitting. We'll put him on Overwatch. I have other plans for the Archon.
No problem, boss.
Quickie baby, up you go. There's the turret. The reason I moved Quickie baby up, he's an electronic warfare specialist. So I'm going to hit that with a haywire protocol. And that's going to shut it down for 2 turns. Sends the Gremlin drone in. And it's a 100% guaranteed hack. And there it is. Didn't get to take control of the turret. I've never actually managed to get such a good roll on a hack attempt that I've taken control of the turret. I've come very close, but it's never actually happened yet. Still, better it works than it doesn't. Now, Jingles.
Absolutely.
I am going to use Jingles' grenade launcher here, because a 55% chance of hitting is... I don't like those odds. He's going to launch the plasma grenade, and this is going to have... Remember, plasma grenades don't just do damage to alien targets. They will destroy everything in a radius around the detonation point, including most of that building. Look at that. Oh well, we don't have to worry about getting in via the door. I've just made a door. I love grenades. The Archon takes a hit, he immediately goes into battle frenzy. So it would be really good if we could put him down before he can hit us with blazing pinions or anything like that.
On Overwatch.
Billy on Overwatch.
All right,
Ike.
go.
Again, he's using the plasma shotgun. The range on this thing isn't great. 37% chance of hitting. Now, put him on Overwatch. Sircon.
On your order.
All he can hit from here is the turret, but the turret's been shut down, so I move him. That, of course, means he can only fire his pistol, but plasma pistol can do 4 damage. Ah, he's missed. I'm blaming Billy for that one. Okay. 4 health remaining. Plasma pistol could have done 4 damage, but Sircon screwed it up. Alien turn. Turret is shut down for 1 more turn. Let's see what the Archon's going to do. Hopefully, yep, he's going to move. So we got multiple Overwatch chances. No, Hector missed. Wasn't even pointing the gun at him. Billy gets him. Billy's proving remarkably competent today, isn't he? It's very out of character. All we have to do now is take that turret down. Hector can't see it, so we're going to reload.
Good to go. Absolutely.
Move him right up. He will automatically hunker down and go into deep cover, so I'm not too worried about leaving him in the open. He gets all the benefits of being behind good, solid, hard cover at the end of every turn, regardless of where you leave him. Okay, Zircon. I'm pretty sure Zircon is firing armor-piercing ammunition, so the armor on the turret isn't really going to matter. However, I have a better plan. It's grenade launcher time again. Remember what plasma grenades do to buildings? And that turret is on the top floor of a building. And I can't hit it from here. Watch this. And falls to its death. Oh, I love it when a game allows you to get creative like this. Anyway, so turret dealt with. Let's get everybody up. Objective is just ahead. Let's get everybody reloaded, of course, because the objective is going to be guarded. And I've played missions before where I've gotten confident, overconfident. I've slaughtered everything, charged into the objective. Oh shit, my guns are empty. Let's not do that again. And there it is.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Yeah, thanks for that, Central. Captain Obvious. Okay, Zircon. I'll put him on Overwatch. Although there's a danger that your snipers become increasingly irrelevant the further into the mission you go and the further forward your team moves, because they just can't see what your team are engaging. However, creative use of plasma grenades has made the available concealment, well, not there anymore. So I'm going to leave Zircon on the ridgeline.
On Overwatch.
Put a shield wall up with Jingles, just in case, because I am moving people right up now and there's a very, very good chance they're going to trigger the last of the defenders. So that will give additional cover to both himself and everybody around him, i.e. Zircon. Right then, Ike, get your ass up here.
Scanning.
Zircon, yeah, you just hold tight there, Zircon. You're covering everybody from the rear. There's something up there. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Is it a sectoid? I guess we'll soon find out.
Heading out.
There's not much cover left there after the plasma grenade took the front wall down, but there's enough. It'll do. Right, quickie baby.
No problem, boss.
There's a bit of cover there in the stairwell. And,
Eyes on advent troops.
right. There's one shock lancer, or possibly a heavy lancer, an advent mech. No, there's two lancers. Alright, Hector. Yeah, he missed. Damn it, Billy.
Come on.
It's always Billy's fault. Quickie baby. You know what? I'm going to skulljack that guy, because it's a guaranteed kill. Well,
Moving to action.
it is when Quickie baby does it, because he's an electronic warfare specialist, and he has an excellent hacking skill. In fact, I've got a 64% chance of unlocking additional intel by doing this, as well as killing the Lancer outright, and bingo. Bonus!
We're good to go.
And some loot. What do we get? Superior laser sight. Very nice.
What am I doing with this?
You're holding on to it, Quickie baby. Right, Jingles can't see anything to shoot at from here. Move him up, and he still can't. But one of those guys is a melee unit, so if he advances on Quickie baby, Billy. Billy. What are we going to do with Billy?
Closing on target position now.
He's so incredibly English, isn't he? 57, but no, that's not good. You know what? I'm going to grenade them. The problem here is that Lancer is behind solid cover, so let's remove the cover. Unfortunately, it also appears to have removed Quickie Baby's cover. God damn it, Billy, who told you that was a good idea? Still, one problem has been removed anyway.
Rolling out.
Let's get Ike up there. And now I've got Quickie Baby exposed, but I still have Circon and his kill zone.
Nothing gets past me.
Now it's the alien's turn, and any movement within the kill zone will trigger Circon's kill zone attack. First shot against the mech. Good hit. Didn't kill it, but a good hit. And he's obviously not using armor-piercing ammunition, but even if he had been, wouldn't have killed it. Oh, that's not good. That's the first damage anybody's taken here. Actor's hit, come on. Circon, yeah, there's a kill. So the Shock Lancer who was threatening Quickie Baby is down. The mech is now on low health. And I think it's my turn. What's the mech up to? Ooh. Sounds like Quickie Baby's on... Oh, of course, the plasma grenade. The plasma grenade that Billy threw, alright, not me, that Billy threw, has set Quickie Baby on fire. But I think Quickie Baby's wearing a Hellweave vest under his armour, which means he's immune to fire damage. Which is kind of fortunate. Now, I could run in there with Ike and slice that thing up with his melee attack, but he's my ace up my sleeve. I'm holding him in reserve. What I want to do is kill it with Hector, because Hector needs the promotions. He's a new member of the squad. And fantastic. So there's some kill experience for Hector. Well done, Hector. Nice shot. Good kill. We probably better move Quickie Baby out of the fire. It's probably not good for his frame of mind. Look at that. He's burning, but he just doesn't care. Hard as nails, this kid. We'll use him to plant the explosive charges. And once that's done, it's just a question of getting the team out of there.
Status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
Right, so this time around we actually get the option of placing the extraction point wherever we want, so that'll do. And it's just a question of getting everybody to the marked zone and hitting the let's get the hell out of here button, and then we can blow this popsicle stand and all go home.
I'm out of here. Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges detonated.
Not a bad little mission if I do say so myself. Only one injury picked up, and that was Hector. And yeah, he'll get over it. He's Scottish. Hang on a minute, why is Quickie Baby wounded? Oh, it was Billy's plasma grenade, the fire. Even though he didn't actually take any damage from it, he's counted as wounded still. It's only a light injury, so he won't be out of it for long. And Jingles picks up a promotion to Colonel, so I take the Rupture ability, which is a guaranteed critical hit, and +3 bonus damage to everybody that fires at the same target thereafter. Meanwhile, back in the lab, Doc Tygan has some interesting news.
Central, Commander, excellent. My analysis of the fragmented codex data is almost complete. The information I've uncovered so far outweighs the loss of the Shadow Chamber, as you'll see.
Is that an elder? Haven't seen one in at least a decade.
Yes, and I believe I now understand why. The Elders appear to be afflicted with an aggressive form of tissue degeneration, rapid muscular atrophy, to a degree I had not even thought possible.
So they're dying. Sounds like our job just got a whole lot easier.
As with most things involving this adversary, it's never quite that simple. The Elders have been aggressively searching for a cure to their condition for centuries. Each time they encountered a new species, they procured what genetic information and material they required and moved on to the next world. Until now. I believe they found something in us. Something important enough to cause them to take root.
Secure?
Not that I can determine. Several key files were previously deleted as part of something called the Avatar Directive.
Avatar. We need those files.
Were I to gain access to a fully functioning codex, I might be able to recover them.
Or blow the entire ship to hell this time around.
I didn't say I needed the creature here, Bradford. I am confident I could access the unit remotely, provided your soldiers can get close enough to it in the field without destroying it first.
That we can arrange, Doctor.
Ah, you want somebody to skulljack a codex? I'll pity the poor sucker who has to... Wait, why's everybody looking at me? All that and more coming up in the next episode of XCOM 2 with the mighty Jingles. Hope you enjoyed it, folks, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.